Nursing is one of the most respected and trusted professions in the country. It is also one in which the caregivers often put the needs of their patients, colleagues, and families ahead of their own, which can have a detrimental effect on their overall health and wellness. Trina Miller and 6 other Oakwood nurses were selected as the very first group to be featured on ABC's Extreme Weight Loss television program, traditionally a show that features one person at a time. The producers were intrigued with the idea of healthcare workers making a commitment to their own health and wellness in order to better care for others. While Trina was working with the ABC team to reach her own weight loss goal, her nurse colleagues were setting their own path and have had remarkable results thanks to support from Oakwood and from each other. While Trina is out of the media spotlight until the program airs in the coming weeks, I'm happy to have 3 of her remarkable teammates in studio to share their stories. We have Kristin Quint and Ebony Gibson from Oakwood Annapolis Hospital in Wayne. Also, Jamie Fineran from Oakwood Healthcare Center in Garden City. Ladies, thank you for being here on the Champions of Care.
Thank you for having us.
Nice to see you.
Kristin, I'm going to start with you. Your colleague, Trina Miller, was selected to participate in ABC's Extreme Weight Loss TV program about a year ago. What inspired you to join with her as part of the team?
Well, Lloyd, originally when she approached me, I was very nervous about joining the team and really hesitant on doing it. But the thought of doing it with other nurses really inspired me and excited me to take on this venture and join her team. Now,
I know you're in school earning an advanced degree. What are you studying?
I am studying nursing education and certified nurse specialist.
Now, what was one of your biggest challenges to eating well and staying fit, and what helped you meet that challenge?
Well, really, it's finding the time to fit it all in with going to school, working full time, and working out can be a full-time job too. It's creating that work-life balance and really developing a schedule and sticking to it. So, for example, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, go to the gym at 5. I start my day at work at 7, and I feel productive because I got that workout in, and then I'm able to go home and spend time with my family and be able to get my homework done and still have that energy from that workout during the day.
What was a challenge you didn't expect to face as you were working on losing this weight?
Well, one of the challenges is the emotional roller coaster that you experience during the weight loss. Every day you're fighting a battle in your head, and you have to struggle with that battle every day. And it's finding a way to support that struggle. And really, Oakwood's team and Trina's team has helped me get through that.
What will you be most proud of, you think?
Winning the battle inside of my head, and staying true to my commitment, and staying true to that commitment has excited me.
Jamie, let me bring you in. I understand you're married and have 2 small children.
That's correct.
And what was your moment of truth?
My moment of truth was when my 5-year-old asked me to go outside and play, and it was a Saturday, beautiful. I was just way too tired, and I realized at that moment I need to do something, and that was at the same time when Trina had asked me to be part of that team. It couldn't have been a more perfect moment.
You know, I hear a lot of that. People who have kids and the kids say, come on out and play, Mom, or come on out and play, Dad. And you go out there and you say, okay. But, boy, you start huffing and puffing and you say, man, maybe I need to get in some better shape.
Yep, and that's disappointing to the kids when you got to take a break after 5 minutes.
Right, absolutely, because you know they won't stop.
Right.
They're going to keep going.
Nope.
What has helped you take care of yourself better while managing, the work and kids and the time to do what you need to do to stay healthy?
The amazing support system that I have been involved in with Trina's team. We text each other every day, inspirational messages. We keep us going. When you don't feel like working out, you just kind of put it out there, and you get this message back instantly because you have all these people on your team, and it really gets you to like, I can do this. Trina said I could do this. Yeah. Kristin said I could do this. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do it. And my husband has been a very huge supporter. We work out together.
Great.
We eat the same foods now. It's not I'm making a salad with grilled chicken and he's eating macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. Our children eat the same things now. So we're all eating healthy together. We go grocery shopping together. So it's a all-around support system for my friends and family.
What has your son had to say about your transformation?
That I'm not squishy anymore.
Squishy. All right.
Yes.
Like that word. Okay. What would you want your kids to learn from your experience, Jamie?
The most important thing is that you have to love yourself enough to make these changes.
Wow.
So,
Ebony,
Yes.
It's your turn.
Yes.
When you started this journey with your colleagues, what inspired you to be part of the team?
My inspiration came initially from a question Kristin asked me about being a part of the team. I was initially apprehensive, but I had about 200 pounds to lose. And I took it as a opportunity to take advantage of something and to feed off of others. Being part of a team has helped me, get that opportunity to have somebody to get that extra strength, because the number is such a large number. When you look at 200 pounds, you think, ugh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but having that support, it definitely inspired me to do so.
Was it any time before this when you decided, I want to try to do this, but it just didn't happen because you just didn't have the support?
Yes, I've tried to lose weight before on my own, but having that support system gave me that extra push. When you're kind of get down or you get in a mood or you don't want to do it, and you have somebody you can depend on, or that they're there for you, it gives you that extra thing just to get over that little hump you might get, or that little point where you're just a little shaky.
And your ultimate goal is?
My ultimate weight loss goal? I would like to lose 200 pounds, like I said, or 250, but it's just to be healthy, to get in a better place in my life, and to feel good. When you're overweight and you don't really realize it, you're tired, and you don't even know it until you start to change, and you go, oh, I got energy. Where did that come from?
Right.
Yeah. So you just to be healthy and to be happier, and to have that improves your mood and your overall way that you feel. It just does wonders for you.
And how is being part of this team? How has the team helped you in trying to do this, reach this goal?
I like I said, the support that we give each other, the times when you don't feel like you can do it, you have them there to do it. We do text each other all the time, like Jamie said. We work out together, we eat together. When we see things, we make suggestions to one another about, oh, did you see this? This is a great thing. You can try this, or this only has this many calories, because we're constantly counting calories.
Absolutely.
Or trying to figure out when we go out. Even if we go out to eat, we're like, how many calories is in this, or this will be a good suggestion. So we support each other like all around.
Now you work midnights.
Yes,
right?
I do.
So what are some of the health and wellness challenges you've had on that kind of work schedule?
It's a very difficult work schedule. When you work midnights, it's something you would not believe, because you're always tired.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing, is to make sure you have that plan. Most of the time I start maybe on Sundays, and I get my food together from the grocery store, and I cut up all my vegetables and I put them away, and so I'll have that for the week. Normally when I work out after I get off work. For everybody that doesn't work, but when you work midnights, you might have that little burst of energy. So I get my workouts, and I get off at 7:30. I'm at the workout at 8 o'clock, so that I can get it done, and then I'll do the rest of my things, and then I'll take a nap.
Okay.
So that works better for me. So you have to find that balance where you can do what works for you. But working a midnight schedule, the biggest thing is just make sure you get your rest, and you make sure you plan.
And what would you say you're most proud of right now?
Sticking to it, making sure that I'm able to do it. I know that when you see that, or when anyone sees a number as large as what I had to lose, and I still have to lose, you have to take it slow. Take it a few pounds at a time. Reach that goal, go to the next thing. And so you won't feel so overwhelmed with the number. You'll feel like, I'm making it, I'm doing it, I'm just chugging right along. And before you know it, you'll look and you'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds lighter.
Wow. I'm going to ask you all a couple of questions, and each one of you can answer this. How much weight has each of you lost over the past year?
I've lost 85 pounds over the past year.
I've lost 90 pounds over the past year.
I've lost 40.
And what's one piece of advice you have for someone who wants to make changes to lose weight and feel better? Each one.
I can start. One thing that I would suggest is find what inspires you. For me, it was the team and being part of a team. So if you can find others that want to join you in a weight loss journey, so you have that support, because it helps you get through those tough days. Family members can count. Now my boyfriend's on board, and he inspires me every day to help him get through his weight loss journey, and it makes it fun. So it doesn't make so much of a challenge.
Ebony?
For me, I would say don't look at it as just the amount. Don't look at the number on the scale. Look at how much better you feel, how much healthier you're getting, how many strides you're making, and the difference that it's making in your life. Because a lot of times we get so caught up on numbers. It's not about the number. It's about how you feel as a person. And if you feel better and you're doing better, then that's really what counts.
Jamie?
My advice is to celebrate the small wins and to celebrate yourself every time you achieve that win.
You know, before you guys became part of this team and decided you wanted to lose this weight, what were your exercise and eating habits like? I'm going to ask each one of you that.
Oh, they were terrible. We worked together, and for a little while, Jamie was with us at Annapolis, and Oakwood, Annapolis, and she would work the afternoon shift, and she would be like, "Are you hungry? I'll bring in lunch." And every day we were like eating out. It was awful. And now to look back at like the calories that we consumed in one meal, it scares me because that's how much I'm allowed for like a day. And I would eat that in one meal, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" I mean, Ebony and I would be driving in the car, and we would drive by fast food. Let's see what we used to get there, and count out the calories. Yeah. And it was awful. And I didn't really exercise. I mean, I would go for walks here and there, but it was not anything that we're doing now.
Ebony?
My eating habits were not good at all. I'm a sweet eater. I love candy, and chocolate is my best friend. Mm-hmm. Not anymore, but I really love sweets. So it was very, very difficult to stop. But I just look back over the time that I spent, and the eating habits were horrible. But now, I mean, they're much, much better. But I do know that you just have to take one thing at a time. So if you like chocolate every day, try to eat it every other day. Just make that small change. It will make such a big difference. But I mean, I love food. I would never lie. But you just have to find alternatives to the things that you really enjoy. And you will be surprised. Once you expand what you eat, you find that you like more things than you think you did.
Jamie?
Well, just kind of the same as the other two. Fast food, quick macaroni and cheese, whatever the kids wanted to eat. Sure, you want pizza tonight? Let's go. Let's get 2 larges. I really learned a lot and have been changing my eating habits and working out. I don't even know what that was.
Wow.
Well, I did back in the past, but after kids come, you don't really want to do anything but be with your children and work. So now I've made that change.
Oakwood nurses Jamie Fineran, Ebony Gibson, and Kristin Quint are part of Trina's team as colleagues of Trina Miller, who will be featured in an upcoming episode of Extreme Weight Loss on ABC television. Ladies, you are an inspiration to nurses and to all of us. Thank you so much for being here on the Champions of Care.
Thank you for having us.